we engage in policy making based on anecdote, that can be very dangerous, because there are stories that shock the system and there are stories that frighten and outrage us. But we have to divorce ourselves from those realities and look at the data. And that's what we've tried to do. And the Justice Center has been a tremendous partner in doing that work. Be someone who can come and provide that dispassionate data, that objective, nonpartisan, not just bipartisan, but nonpartisan data that talks about what we are seeing, the trends that we are seeing, what's happening in Oklahoma, or what's happening in Alabama, what's happening in Minnesota or Illinois, and being able to look at what those trends are and how we can improve policy overall. And I think that's really, it's been a blessing to have a partner who can do the work that we see and we need it helps to inform our policy decisions.
Justice Center provides a great support network. It provides great data, provides a great infrastructure to kind of guide you through the sticky issues depending on what your state's facing. We did that when I did the 2015 Justice Reinvestment Initiative Act, and that data helped us pass that law. And it was hard, but it was bipartisan cooperation on it, worked great, but we couldn't have done it without that technical assistance from the Justice Center. That was a big, big deal.
That probably was the most significant work that I've ever seen a partnership with, and see the value of what CSG can do as a research database, providing us necessary information to make real sound policy decisions that was based on Wyoming data instead of here's information on what all the other states are doing and things that you can look at. They were willing to come into the state, look at our own information objectively, and see how we could make meaningful change that resulted in meaningful change in our bottom line and then in people's lives and the justice system as well. So we did good stuff back then. And I have to thank CSG for really leading that effort and being able to produce the work that had those results.
Bill makes a number of changes with respect to kind of how we're doing things, particularly in the prison system with regard to evidence-based practices that we're going to implement, and that was a big part of the PROTECT Act, that we implement evidence-based practices which have been studied extensively now by Council of State Governments in our prison system to help reduce recidivism and then provide kind of post-prison resources for those who are released from our prisons so that they can be successful and not reoffend and end up in prison again. And so that was the goal of this bill, and I want to thank and praise the Council of State Governments for the hours and hours that they invested in Arkansas. They covered Central Arkansas, Northwest, Southeast, Southwest, really the entirety of the state to gain perspective and to develop the best strategies to reduce recidivism. And it's just been excellent work, and it's been an honor to work with them.
I am so thankful to the Council of Governments for the tremendous leadership and role that you have played in facilitating not only the creation, organization, and development of Second Chance, but for the implementation and the ongoing work and the tremendous advancements that we have seen.